Hi guys, today I have a quick video to show you how easy it is to cut PVC or copper pipe for any of those DIY and craft projects you might find on Pinterest. DIYers like to use these pipes because they're lightweight, pretty cheap, and easy to build with. But if you're not a DIYer or you're new to DIY, you might not realize how easy it is to actually cut this pipe. So generally in those projects you're going to see pipes that range from 1/2 inch to 1 inch wide. So you can get something like this guy. This is actually what I would recommend for smaller pipes. Won't work on large pipes, but for smaller pipes this will work perfectly. It can be opened wider for the wider pipes and reduced for the smaller pipes. What you're going to want to do after you measure exactly where you want your pipe to be cut, let's do it on this copper pipe. It's actually really easy to cut copper. You put the pipe inside and then tighten it up, the little pipe cutter, this one's a cobalt pipe cutter, until it's pretty tight on the pipe. And this is a little round blade cutter, looks sort of like a little pizza wheel cutter like you have for cutting pizza in your home. So you tighten it up a little bit until it feels a little bit like it's too hard to move. And then you just start twisting. And that's going to start to score the pipe. Works the same way on the PVC. The PVC is a little bit thicker, so it will take a little bit longer. And then as you're going, you tighten the, oh, that's a little bit too tight. As you're going, you tighten it up a little bit more and more. You'll feel it loosen up and know that it's time to tighten. So it's really pretty easy. Just takes a minute. And as you're going, the cut gets deeper and deeper. That got loose pretty quick there. And there we go. See how quick that copper pipe cut? So you get a nice clean cut with something like this. If you have a little bit of a sharp edge, you can see one of these is sharp, just grab some steel wool. So the PVC pipe will work the same way. I'm going to make it a little bit wider since this is a wider diameter pipe. Again, I'm going to tighten it down. So you want to measure just like you normally would with a tape measure or something like that. Line that little cutter up with the line that you made with your tape measure. Oh, what am I doing? And twist again. That line shows up pretty quickly. And again, once it starts feeling like it's a little bit too easy to twist, just tighten it up a little bit more. It's actually about to pop apart. There we go. And now you have a nice cut to build whatever DIY project you're working on. I used PVC pipe, this kind of pipe, to build a pipe tent for my kids to play in. It's like a play tent. I'll put a link to that in the description below in case you're interested. But you buy the joints or the elbows and all of the fittings for the specific size of the pipe that you're using. Most of the stuff should be easy to find at Home Depot, Lowe's, or any of your local hardware stores. These things just pop right in. They make fittings just like this for copper as well. You see these a lot, these copper pipes used for shelf brackets. Those look really cool. So the pipe fits inside the fittings pretty tight, but if you need it to be permanently joined and not come apart very easily, you're going to want to use some sort of adhesive. Now, your plumber is going to use a primer and a cement like these together when they're joining these permanently. So the primer and the cement together will actually kind of break down this PVC inside and out, or for the fitting and for the pipe itself. It'll sort of break it down and then it'll fuse together. So that becomes a permanent way to join these two things together, but it can be a little bit messy. You'll have a bunch of purple on the outside, so you'd have to paint it and want to clean it up a bit. Another option. Now, I've never used E6000 on PVC, but they claim to work on PVC. So I wanted to tell you about it. E6000 takes a while to dry in my opinion, so you're gonna have to leave it alone while it's setting. I'm not sure if E6000 is gonna work on copper either. It does say PVC for sure. Gorilla Glue says that it works with PVC and copper. I've seen people put together projects and have the tutorial include Gorilla Glue in the tutorial. Just be careful because this is the stuff that when you wet it, it kind of expands. So it might expand out of the joint, so you might have a little bit of cleanup with that too. But either way, I think Gorilla Glue is a great option for both types of projects in this case. Now, if you want to get really old-fashioned, I do have an old hacksaw, and I mean old. It's looking pretty rough, right? And it looks like something out of the 19th century, if I have to be honest. Some people use hacksaws to cut pipes, and with the larger pipes, the hacksaw is going to work pretty well. Sometimes it's the only thing that you can use on a really large pipe if you don't have the special tools, power tools for it. The bad thing for me about using a hacksaw is it tends to feel like it's jumping around. So sometimes I start sawing over here and then it starts sliding across the PVC. So again, I think this tool is the easiest solution. I would recommend it, but if you don't have time to go to the store and you've already got everything, your old-fashioned hacksaw will work too. So I hope this video helps you guys get the confidence to work on those PVC and copper pipe DIY projects at home. Good luck, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks.